Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Hello everyone. My name is Anik Hanifatul Azizah. I'm from University, Jakarta. I would like to present my research with my team. The title of my research was Analyzing and Designing Decision Support System for Stroke Patient Daily Treatment. So let me share the presentation file first. Okay, this one is the title, Analyzing and Designing Decision Support System for Stroke Patient Daily Treatment. Uh, this is the research was conducted by me, Anik Hanifatul Azizah, and also my partner from nursing department, Mrs. Mira Asbirajanti, and also Mr. Arif Pratama. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the outline for today's presentation. The first one, I would like to tell about the introduction of the research, and then we will tell about literature review. And also, I would like to present, would like to de describe about the methodology that we have already applied in this research. And the last one is result and also the conclusion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this one is introduction of our research. As we know that in Indonesia, how most of us are living, not all of us in healthy lifestyle by generation. For example, healthy lifestyle is only 69%, and also the generation like millennials generation, maybe boomers, and something like that. And the next one is most dangerous disease according to the data by World Health Organization in 2020, after COVID era, right? This one tell about some disease that can be very dangerous in the world. And we can see here stroke. There is stroke here, and this is the second line, right? Stroke is the biggest contributor of death. This stroke is occur when a blood vessel in the brain is become blocked. We can see here stroke is the biggest contributor of death because this is the stroke become most dangerous disease in Indonesia. As we can see the data here. And also another background of the research is problem on handling stroke patient. We can see here there is a diagram showing golden period of stroke treatment. Golden period of stroke treatment. Before 2 hours, the patient should go to hospital, and it's very challenging, right? And the next problem of handling a stroke patient is how to nursing stroke patient in their home. And then 20% of stroke cases occur in low and middle income countries, which also account for 80%, 87% of death, and also years life with disability related to stroke. So, one of the triggers for stroke disease is when someone experiences hypertension, diabetes mellitus, and chronic ischemic heart disease. This background is come from this two research in 2021 and also 2022. In spite of those tremendous problems faced in health condition among society, few information system solution addressing this problem. So this is the main problem. There were only few research design a comprehensive application to prepare for patient care. Many of them were supporting application for the doctors. As we can see and we know from another research, previous research, many of them supporting application for the doctor's side, not for the patient side. So now, in this research, we propose some application that supporting the patient and also their family. So this is the concept of decision support system. Why we choose this theory, why we choose the decision support system to solve the problem. The first one, concern problem. There were only few researchers design a comprehensive application to prepare for patient care. As we know that there some of them has addressing the problem of stroke care, but only for the doctor side. And now we propose for the patient care. And why we design the application? Because humans cannot be separated from smartphone, and become part of their lifestyle. So daily treatment. This research developed a system by using a primary data collection from stroke patient. We gather primary data from stroke patient in the hospital, and then we analyze and we formulate it and creating daily activity guidance by the concept of clinical pathways. In nursing department, there is a concept of clinical pathway, and we build it. After we build the clinical pathways, we implement it in application system. So from the background and also introduction that have been told before, the research question was three questions. The first one, how to design an interactive design to support daily treatment for stroke patients. And the second one, how users can understand and monitor health quality to implement a good treatment for patients. And then the last research question was how to build a system regarding stroke care clinical pathway by using decision support system theory. Then the next one, we will tell about the literature review that we use in this research. The first one, of course, we describe and we experiment about decision support system. And then the next one is rule-based application and also system development tools to analyze and designing the system. Okay, decision support system is a computer-based information system that flexible, interactive, and adaptable. Develop the support solution for specific unstructured management problems. Its function is to aid decision makers in addressing complex, especially unstructured problem by presenting various information that can be used as consideration for setting the best solution. As we know, the decision support system is already developing and already many people use it, many organizations or company use it, and now we would like to implement it in the healthcare industry. And the next one is rule-based application. Rule-based system is created to solve problem with rules. We can underline here, right? Create to solve problem with rules made based on expert knowledge. The rules has a condition if and an action then. This regulation will be entered into application engine. With some patterns matching and apply rules, the engine will match an existing setting and determine the corresponding rules. Rule-based is easy to use, of course, and understandable, but rule-based cannot create new rules or modify existing rules by itself because rule-based is not designed to be able to learn. So the rule-based application, we put it and we put the rule-based application theory into the system by combining it with clinical pathway that have been created in nursing department. So there are some system development tools that we use. The first one is, of course, we designing use case diagram. And after we design the use case diagram, each activity of the use case, we break down it into each activity diagrams and also sequence diagram. And also we develop the class diagram, and the last one, language programming that we have choose to implement the system. So everyone, this is the methodology of the research. The first one, we gather the data from stroke patient as the respondent and also users. Before we are implementing the system, we gather the data about stroke diagnosis, about stroke treatment from the stroke patient in the hospital. So they as respondent. And after the system built and ready to use, we also ask the stroke patient to ask the user to use and test the system. So this is a process of data gathering. And after that, we design the application based on the data gathering. And we implement the system or application implementation. After the implementation, we got the testing and deployment. So this is the description of system analysis that we have been done. The first one, we create the use case diagram. Use case diagram here, they have users and also administrator, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 activities. The use case is a list of action or even step typically defining the interaction between a role and system to achieve the goal. The actor can be a human or external system. In system engineering, use cases are used at higher level than within software engineering, often representing mission or stakeholder goals. So this is the use case diagram of the stroke care navigator. And the next one is class diagram that we use to design the database architecture. A class diagram here is the diagram that shows the structure of systems starting from system class, attributes, methods, and also relationship between objects. Depending on the complexity of the system, this diagram can be used to model the entire system or just a few components. This class diagram also can help understand system requirement and design details. This diagram is one of unified modern language structure. Okay, and by the analysis step, analysis progress, we can show the result and the conclusion of the system. This is the rule-based architecture by clinical pathway. So this is the stroke itself and also the triggers for stroke diagnosis and how to handling stroke patient, activity and treatment that need for stroke patient, and also complication. And the last one is knowledge, everything about stroke, comprehension, first aid, alert, and also indication. So this clinical pathway is created by analyzing the data that gathered from stroke patient in the hospital. After this clinical pathway is done, so the next one is this one is the user interface of the system. As we can see here, there's the user and activity that should be doing by the stroke patient. And after the patient have done the activity, they will show the dashboard, the percentage of activity that have been done and not done yet. There are also include the treatment, include the diagnosis complication, and also some videos or picture of the patient. And also there is daily treatment activity. This is the user interface that have been resulting from this application. And the last one is the research conclusion. Stroke Care Navigator was developed as decision support system for stroke patient care. The system is designed to provide personalized guidance, improve patient understanding of stroke, and facilitate clinicians in delivering more effective care. And the next conclusion is the design of application developed by using design thinking method, analysis process, and also using decision tree algorithm to become an integrated application. And the last conclusion, this application could increase the user's quality of life in order to prevent new diagnosis of disease. The use of stroke care application can enhance the accuracy of stroke prognosis and also provide treatment tailored to patient symptoms while providing better understanding to patient about their condition. So, thank you everyone for paying attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.